Right, so welcome to the podcast today. Now, following up with our video on the ICAG syllabus review and what to expect, we have received a couple of questions from students across, asking a couple of questions about the syllabus, what their chances are, what they are supposed to do, how they are supposed to approach it, and what they are supposed to generally expect based on whatever decisions that they are going to be taking. So on the podcast today, I want to address some of the questions and most importantly also touch on some crucial issues that you need to understand, take into consideration as we go into 2024, March 2024 examination, as well as July 2024 examination. Now remember to stay connected because I'll be releasing a couple of other videos in this series explaining various things that we need to really understand and the things that we have to really focus on to ensure that at March 2024 and July 2024 examination, if you are going to be sitting for any of these exams, you are going to be in the better position to pass the examination. So remember to like, subscribe, and share the video. Let's reach as many students as possible. Let's get into it. Question number 1. May I know the consequences if you are left with a paper in level 2, but have passed all level 3 papers and the changes affect level 2? Now, that is an interesting position to be in because there are some people who have finished the level 3, they have written all the papers in the level 3 and they have passed. But for some reason, they have a paper in level 2, probably management accounting or public sector accounting and finance or financial management or something like that in level 2 that they are still battling with. Now, the deal here is this, like I said in the original video, what is going to be happening is that if you're in a level and a subject is introduced in that level, it means that you are going to be writing any subject that is introduced in that level. So in a classical example, you are in level 2, you still have some papers left in level 2, a paper left in level 2, and then in the revised syllabus, a new subject is introduced in the level 2. If a new subject is introduced in the level 2, it means that you are going to be writing that new subject in addition to the subject that you are having outstanding if it has not been taken out from the syllabus. Now, the level 3, since you have already completed it, you are through, it depends on the ICAG. So for that one, I'm going to be leaving that to the ICA later on when the syllabus is introduced and we are doing some Q&As on that. I'm going to be getting some knowledge on that because like I said, the general rule is that because you are finished, if you are finished with a level, then if there is an introduction of a subject, then it's not going to be affecting you. So once you are finished with a level 3, chances are we are done with it. Hence, if a subject is introduced, which I don't expect going into the new syllabus though, but we don't know how the new syllabus is going to be structured though, but that is how it's going to be. As you are in level 3, you've done everything there. 99.9% of the time, there will not be anything that is going to affect you. But in the level 2, the paper that you are left with, if there is an introduction of a new paper, then definitely you'll be writing that paper. So that is how that is going to be like. The second question that I have here is, what about if you pass, let's say, PSAF and they review it? Once you have passed the paper, any revision doesn't affect you. You have passed it, that's all. So if you pass public sector and they review public sector, you have already passed it. It's not going to be affecting you. So there is not going to be any impact on you if you have already passed the paper, but you are still in that level and they have revised that particular subject. You are not going to be required to write the revised paper. Like I said, the only thing is that once you are in that level, if a subject is introduced, if a new subject is introduced in that level, that means that you are going to be writing that new subject. But if you have written and passed a subject and in the syllabus it has been reviewed or revised, there's no problem about that. Don't worry yourself. You are cool. You are good to go and continue with what you are doing generally in that case. Then the next one, it says, please, what sitting next year will the syllabus be introduced? The syllabus will be introduced in the first quarter of 2024, but the first examination for the revised syllabus will be the November 2024 examination. It means that with the current syllabus in place, it has 2 examination sittings to go. That is the March 2024 and then the July 2024. That is all with the current syllabus. So the first examination for the revised syllabus is going to be November 2024. So 2 more dates for the existing syllabus, then boom, we transition to the new syllabus in November 2024. So technically what it means is that in July 2024, once you write that exam, from August, September, October, lectures are going to be based on the new syllabus, as the examination will be based on the new syllabus as well. So that is what you must understand in respect of that. Then another question that I have here is the change going to affect ACCA or not? Now, this revision is done for the ICAG Professional Qualification Program. All right, so it's the professional qualification program that is being revised, not ACCA syllabus being revised. If the ACCA syllabus also needs a revision, they are going to be talking about that. So this is just in respect of the ICAG Professional Qualification Program and not the ACCA. But what is going to be happening is that as they are revising the syllabus like this, the professional qualification syllabus like this, the exemption policy is going to be revised so that if you are coming in with ACCA, probably in the current syllabus, there were certain subjects that it would have been exempted from. Maybe in the revised syllabus, you wouldn't get that number of exemption depending on the objective of the ICA generally. So that is what I would say. This is strictly for the professional qualification examination, not for the ACCA. And if there is any change to ACCA, that will also be communicated by the institute. Then another question I have here is, I'm still in level 2. Should I wait for the new syllabus before continuing, or I can study now? Like I mentioned a moment ago, we still have 2 examination dates to go in the current syllabus. In other words, we have March 2024 and July 2024. If you are in level 2, I can guarantee you that if you work hard with dedication and the right mentorship in the right environment, these 2 examination dates, you can use them to become a chartered accountant. So if you don't have any medical, other responsibilities that are going to be limiting your ability to be able to study, then I would suggest that you continue with the current syllabus. Do it as fast as possible in March 2024 and July 2024. And let's hope that you'll be able to become a chartered accountant. So no, I wouldn't suggest that you wait for the no syllabus. I would say that you can do a lot in the next 2 examination dates remaining before the introduction of the no syllabus. So you are in level 2, please don't wait for the no syllabus. As far as you don't have any challenge in your studies, you don't have any difficulties, or something that is beyond your control, why not sit for it? Go in March, go in July, and all other things being equal, you can become a chartered accountant. Because let's say that you have maybe 2 papers in level 2, or maybe a paper in level 2, whatever. You can take that in March 2024, and alongside that, you are studying some of the level 3 papers. So that after the March 2024, all other things being equal, that you study well, you are in the right environment, you have the right mentorship, you go in there, write the exam, and boom, you pass those papers. Then you can take the level 3 papers in July 2024. Again, it depends on your responsibilities, your assignments, and the various options that are available at your disposal. But don't wait for the no syllabus. Go ahead, study, and sit for the March 2024 and July 2024 examination, because you could become a chartered accountant even before the introduction of the no syllabus.